Are we all ready to get started?
I'm gonna try something really quick. Can everyone on the Zoom hear me? Can everyone on the Zoom hear me still? Now is there an echo? Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear. Is there an echo anymore? A little bit, but not too much. Okay, is it okay? Can everyone hear me just fine? I might go with that because I think that's better. Okay. All right, thanks, y'all. Okay.
Okay, so first we're going to have a land acknowledgement to respect the land we are on. So we at UCR would like to respectfully acknowledge and recognize our responsibility to the original and current caretakers of this land, water and air, the Kaliwa, Tongva, Luceño, and Serrano peoples, and all of their ancestors and descendants, past, present, and future. Today, this meeting place is home to many indigenous peoples from all over the world, including UCR faculty, students, and staff. And we are grateful to have the opportunity to live and work on these homelands. So for now, we're going to introduce our board. So I'm Devita, and I'm the president. And a fun fact about myself is that I like running in my free time.
So I'm Abigail. I'm the vice president. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a third year. A fun fact about me is that I have a black belt in karate.
Wow.
Thank you. May, if you want to go ahead. Yeah, come up here. And if you, Vanessa, if you want to come up too, really great. Could have given you a warning, but yeah. Is it here?
Okay, hi, I'm May. I'm the secretary. I'm a fourth year. My pronouns are she, they. A fun fact about me is that I had braces for 6 years.
Yay. Because Cameron's not here. She's our treasurer. Yay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vanessa. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Fun fact about me is I have a pet German Shepherd. Her name's Luna.
Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew. I'm this year's DEO. And a fun fact is that you should come to the social because the winners get boba.
My bud. Matt, sorry. Okay, and then so we also have some programs. So we have a first year lay member program, which we'll go into a little bit in more detail later. But I'm one of the co-coordinators for that. And then my other co-coordinator is Ashley, but she can't be here right now. And then the mentorship program, which we'll also go into. I don't think Gemma's here online. Gemma, if you want to unmute really quick, can she? Okay, I'll just let it happen. So Gemma and Cameron are mentorship program co-coordinators. Yay.
Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, my name is Ulysses Mata. I'm the community promoter for this upcoming cohort. Pronouns are he/him. And a fun fact about me is I studied last July in Oaxaca, Mexico. So if you're interested in learning how to study abroad, we have 3 different types of program here at UCR. Feel free to reach out to me or just about anything research related or internship.
Thank you. Then we have our event director for Fall Lab Fair. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Misa. My pronouns are they, them, and a fun fact about me is I love slime. Like, I love slime.
Thank you. All right, and we also have chapter advisors. So these are faculty members who kind of oversee our organization. So this year we have Dr. Mahalska, who is in charge of the Kind Lab. And then if you want to move to the next slide, we also have Dr. Dida, who, yeah. Yes, we have some really good faculty advisors, chapter advisors. And so basically they help just like oversee the chapter, and they're also really involved in the membership process as well. And if you want to move forward, we also have Kirsten Alonso, who is, yay, is one of the psychology advisors on campus. And like, if you ever get emails that are like really broad and they're about Psi Chi, that's from her. And she also really helps with the membership process as well.
So what is Psi Chi? So the goal of this meeting is to get you all familiarized with what Psi Chi is and some of our events. So Psi Chi is an honor society, but not a fraternity or sorority. And there are unit and GPA requirements for membership, which we will talk about later. So Psi Chi is an organization that recognizes scholastic achievement, and its goal is to encourage, stimulate, promote, and maintain excellence in the science and application in the field of psychology, including research, leadership, and creativity. It was founded September 4th, 1929, during the 9th International Congress of Psychology, and it is the largest student psychological organization with more than 750,000 members. And some alumni include Albert Bandura, Elizabeth Loftus, and Robert Rosenthal. And Dr. Robert Rosenthal is our very own, and he was famous for his discovery of the Pygmalion effect. So who can participate? So there's two classifications. So there's official members and prospective members. So for official members, the requirements to apply are a 3.0 psychology GPA, 3.3 overall GPA, being a second year or above, and then being a psychology major or minor, and we'll talk more about this later again. And for prospective members, that's pretty much anyone. So both official and prospective members can pretty much participate in the club and do many of the events, but there's just added benefits and status kind of to official members.
Okay, and so benefits of membership. So for Psi Chi as a whole, there is a lifelong membership. So even when you graduate, even if you don't qualify or maintain active status, you are still a lifetime member. And there are leadership positions, resume, CV additions. There's also a Psi Chi journal for publications that if you're doing any research, you can publish in that. You're an official member of Psi Chi. It's also a really good link to other universities and other people. It's a really good way to network. You're also eligible for local Psi Chi nominations and awards. There are exclusive international Psi Chi grants, awards, and scholarships that are, if you're an official member, you're eligible for. And then for our chapter specifically, so at UCR, there are members only events. Many of our like general meetings and socials and stuff are open to everybody, but there are going to be some that are only for official members. You also can be involved in inter-chapter socials, which means that you can meet other people in Psi Chi at different universities. You get a discount on the graduation regalia that we have. You get entered in raffles. You can apply to board positions, and you can vote in our elections for like our board positions. And then also you can participate in some of our special events, such as Fall Lab Fair, Psychology Winter Camp, our Psych, the First Year Lay Member Program, and Mentorship Program, which we're going to go into more detail with in a bit. So for membership eligibility, so there are some specific things that you have to meet in order to apply for membership. So mainly, you have to be a major or minor in psychology or in a closely related program that is psychological in nature. Basically, that means if you're in neuroscience, you can also apply. But if you're like in a gray area, you can also come to me and ask because I mainly am in charge of membership. And so you have to complete a total of 14 units taken at UCR. And transferred psychology course credits don't count. You have to have completed a total of 54 units in total, not just psych classes at UCR, and only 18 if you're a transfer student. And you have to have an overall GPA of a 3.3 or higher, and a major, meaning a psychology GPA of 3.0 or higher. So to get into the membership process a little bit more, if you'd like to apply, there are 3 major steps to this. And right now we are in the first one. So if you want to apply for membership, you can scan that link right there and it'll take you to the chapter application. So by October 13th, which is Friday at 11:59 p.m., you have to apply to our chapter application, request Psi Chi and Highlander link, and fill out our national application online. You have to do all 3 of those things in order to be eligible to get your application processed by the 13th. After that, we'll have people the advisors looking at if you filled out all of those things and you meet the GPA and unit requirements. Then if that's processed correctly, you'll be sent emails regarding payment. So it's a one-time payment of $60 for national Psi Chi, and then a $15 chapter fee for us. So the $60 one will be like an automated email sent by Psi Chi International, and then the $15 one will be sent by us once that is processed. And then after that, if you do that all by the deadline, you'll be sent an email saying that you're an approved member, yay, and you are invited to attend the inductions ceremony, thank you, that will be happening like after you apply. This is funny too. So when you become an active member or an official member or prospective member, there is something called an active member and inactive member. So to be an active member, you have to earn at least 5 activity points. So basically activity points are given if you attend like a general meeting, a social, a workshop, do any of the fundraisers, participate in any of like our special events like the Fall Lab Fair Committee or anything like that. But then within the active members, there are kind of categories. So if you're 5 to 8, there's bronze, 9 to 11, silver, gold, 12 plus. And depending on what like classification you're in, it just has different benefits, different things that you can go to. Sometimes there will be raffles for specific groups. There will be events for certain groups. And then just benefits of being an active member in general is you are eligible for nominations in elections, you can run for officer positions, and you're able to propose amendments and vote on our Constitution and stuff like that.
So we have a wide variety of opportunities for you to be involved with Psi Chi. So our chapter has 2 year-long mentorship programs led by our program coordinators, which you were introduced to earlier. So the first year lay member program, also known as FLMP, connects first year students with a current Psi Chi member who's their mentor for the year. Mentors guide their mentees on academics, introduce them to opportunities, and ultimately is a figure to support them. The mentorship program, or MP, is our member exclusive program where official Psi Chi members are connected with UCR Psi Chi alumni. Our chapter also has 3 major quarterly events: Fall Lab Fair, Psychology Winter Camp, and our Psych Undergraduate Research Conference. So they're all in different quarters. And all of these programs were created at UCR by the past Psi Chi board. And maybe after we share a little bit about each program and event, you may be inspired to help out or even help us in giving ideas to create a new program. Our in-person lab fair introduces students directly with professors, graduate students, and current undergraduate research assistants in research labs. Through this event, you can learn more about research labs and potentially find a lab you want to be involved in as a research assistant. During the winter quarter, we host our annual Psychology Winter Camp, also better known as PWC. The goal of this 2-day high school outreach camp is to encourage current high school students to pursue higher education and/or a psychology degree. Within PWC, there are many leadership opportunities, from being a coordinator where you help develop the event, or by volunteering as a camp leader where you can lead your own small group of high school students. Not only can you develop leadership, interpersonal, and professional skills, or build your resume or CV, you can also make an impact across Southern California high schools. During spring quarter, we also hold our largest Psi Chi event, which is our Psych. And it's an undergraduate research conference. This event opens up many leadership and volunteer opportunities and also gives a space to our fantastic undergraduate researchers to present their current research in psychology or neuroscience. Presenters are able to strengthen their professional and presentation skills. In addition to poster presentations, our Psych also has panels and presentations consisting of UCR professors and graduate students sharing their wealth of knowledge. And Psi Chi members are able to volunteer as a committee head or committee member for these events. So now I'm going to explain more about Psi Chi's past events. So Psi Chi has many events throughout the year, from informational meetings, socials, to community service events. We invite guest speakers to share their experiences and knowledge on a wide variety of topics through our hybrid general meetings. Our general meetings are bi-weekly, 4 times a quarter, and introduce students to professionals or potential pathways. Some general meetings from the past we had are Psychology Fields, Research 101, grad school or degree pathways, and unique specialties in psychology. In addition, to our general meetings, we also hold workshops which are more engaging and are able to provide you presentations from specialists in different fields. So some workshops from the past are education abroad, self-care or mindfulness, networking or interview tips, and there was one today on like MFT and clinical apps if you made it. So we also have many socials with Psi Chi. So in-person socials, inter-chapter socials with other Psi Chi chapters across California, alumni networking socials, where you can connect with UCR Psi Chi alumni, and also Discord socials. So then there's also share circles. So you can come together as a group to discuss topics, share experiences, and gain knowledge on various topics. And we have held many share circles, and some topics include technology, stress, motivation, etc. And challenger discussions are student-led presentations where they can present on a topic they're interested in. For example, one of them is floor and tilt in gaming, and the other one is magic and psychology. So we also have fundraisers and community service events in Psi Chi. Our fundraisers usually support Psi Chi, one of Psi Chi's major events or programs such as ArtSite. And they're done with other on-campus organizations that support Psi Chi and other departments, such as UCR's Art Garden, Path of Life, and Globally Connected. And then there's also community service. So we collaborate with on-campus and off-campus organizations, and some past events include cleaning up, donating food, charity miles where you walk to raise money, donating decorated duffel bags, and then cards for seniors.
So we're going to go a little bit more in depth about some of our bigger opportunities for you all to get involved. So first, the first year lay member program, otherwise known as FLIMP affectionately. So FLIMP is a year-long program, mentorship program that pairs first-year psychology students with official members of Psi Chi. And basically the point of this is to provide professional, academic, and personal support through your first year. So if you want to learn things about how to get involved in research, how to get internships, how to go to your classes, office hours, things like that, it's a really good opportunity to learn more and get more immersed in Psi Chi and UCR as a whole. So some benefits that I kind of just listed, where there's individualized mentorship, ability to be part of Psi Chi before you're eligible for that official status, networking opportunities. You get to be involved in a cohort of people that you're going to see in your classes and in Psi Chi as you continue through UCR. And you're going to be exposed to a bunch of resources, such as information about internships, research labs, classes, workshops, much more. We also have FLIMP exclusive events. So there are going to be socials, workshops, meetings for our first years and those mentors. So those applications are actually open right now if you're a first year. So you can apply with that QR code. The link is also like everywhere on our Psi Chi stuff. And if you have any questions, you can email us there. And then I'm just going to talk a little bit about the mentorship program, because the application is actually already passed for this one. But basically, this is also a year-long mentorship program that pairs official Psi Chi members with alumni of UCR. So in the future, this is something really good to be a part of. It really just helps with building connections between students and learning about kind of pathways that you can go into after your undergrad experience.
Okay, so we have is it you?
You go.
Oh, you
Yeah, sorry. So we also are having the Director of Events and Outreach application open. We're looking for another DEO. So if you're passionate about Psi Chi, you want to help me with planning events, planning socials, planning community service, please do. Please go ahead and apply.
Sounds like you're quitting.
I might.
Okay, well, this is me.
Yeah.
So the fall lab fair.
Do you mind coming over here so the people on Zoom can hear you? Thank you.
Like,
You look so cute.
thank you for sure.
Thank you.
So I am the director of Fall Lab Fair. The committee member applications are actually open now, and they close October 13th at 10 o'clock. I might change that to 11:59 as well, just like the other deadlines. But basically what you'll be doing if you choose to be a part, well, if you choose to apply and you get accepted into the member committee, is you'll be sending emails and reaching out to labs to participate. You'll also look for your own lab to add to our roster, and then you'll be helping out the day of if you're available. And it's a great opportunity to meet a lot of labs, get involved with research if you haven't already, or even if you have, just to get to know other labs because they'll all be in one place for you. And you also will get 3 activity points if you're part of the committee. So yeah, if you have any questions, please email me. My email is there, and yeah, please apply.
You have a question?
Yeah,
Can you still attend the fall lab fair if you're not part of the committee?
she can. But you could also attend it as a committee member. So yeah, I gotta head out, but thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and then go ahead and scan this QR code if you're interested in our tabling committee. If you want to be like at the bell tower on Wednesdays, trying to convince people to join Psi Chi, go ahead and join. That would be great because I can't make it, unfortunately. But yes, we do need people, and you'll get 1 activity for every hour you're there.
Wow.
Wow.
Generous.
I know.
This is my thing. Okay. Well, I have to ask everyone here, are you seeking volunteer opportunities during the winter quarter?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, awesome. I love the enthusiasm. That includes the people on Zoom right now. Perhaps you're just interested in sharing your love and appreciation for psychology. Maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or do you simply desire to bolster your resume with new experiences?
Love
Oh, heck
resumes.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you can press that for me. Thank you. Oh, you couldn't see it. Sorry, it was really.
Oh, was
well,
it?
I wanted to say, well, I'm glad you said yes,
Oh.
because we have, yes, I'm sorry, we have an opportunity for you to become PwC's next director. The application is now open. You guys can sign, or excuse me, scan this QR code if you would like to apply to become director for PwC. And that's going to occur in the winter quarter. So this wouldn't start happening, at least the planning would start during the fall quarter. However, the event itself wouldn't be until winter. So that includes around January, February time. So you participating as a director grants you 5 activity points. So if you're interested in becoming a really active member, this would grant you 5.
Wow.
And if you click the next portion, you might be wondering what PwC is. Well, based on the excellent explanation that Devita gave you, you might not be, but I just wanted to reiterate again, it's a virtual outreach program hosted by Psi Chi. That's us, our chapter, designed for high school students who want to or may be considering pursuing higher education or simply curious about the field of psychology. This might have been something you thought about when you were in high school. You might have been like thinking, what is psychology? What can I do in the field of psychology? Well, this gives us a chance now that we're undergraduates to give back to our communities. But what is our goal initially is to motivate and encourage high school students to pursue higher education and inspire them to succeed as psychology majors. I have a question. Yes?
Do you have to be an official member?
Okay, so we had a question in the audience and it was, do you have to be an official member? You do not have to be an official member to participate as in PwC. So you can apply as a director, as a prospective member as well. But however, even if you don't want to do director, we also have other positions available. Have you click that one more time? So the eligibility, thank you, actually, yes, minimum is 2nd year class pending and all official and prospective members are welcome to apply. Apply using the link. You guys are going to be receiving these slides later in our weekly email. Next week, you'll receive not only the slides, but you also receive the recording of this general meeting. So you're going to receive the link and the QR code. Go ahead. I have a question.
2nd year class standing, is that based on units at all, or is that just based on how long you've been?
I believe in the past they've done it traditionally based on how much time you've been here. However, if you're 2nd year standing, at least based on units, please still consider applying, honestly, because the thing is with our new board, we have ability to make changes. So given that you're really enthusiastic and you want to apply, please, like if you have, like everyone here is more than capable of running this event and we're going to do it as a team. The director's role, however, is to facilitate that team. So even if you are a 1st year here, but have standing of a 2nd year, consider applying. Even if you're a 1st year, consider applying because we want to see that even if you don't receive director as your position, you might consider becoming a recruitment coordinator, a marketing coordinator. You can be, I believe, an outreach coordinator. And we'll talk about more of those roles later on during the quarter. Once we've had our director apply and the decision has been made, they're going to be recruiting for those positions as well. So please consider applying. And he's good.
Alrighty, and so every year we do alter our constitution or kind of like our club rules kind of thing. And so if you're an official member, you can, well, everybody can read through this, but if you're an official member, you can vote on the changes that we made. For easy access, all of our changes are highlighted in green for now, so just scroll through for the green. Most of them are at the end, actually. Anyways, so if you are an official member, please vote. We will have to keep this open until enough people vote for it. So please, if you're an official member, vote on it, even if it's to disagree with us. We appreciate the feedback.
So this is a general calendar of the events we have planned for the rest of October. So from week 4, 6, and 8, 6:30 to 7:30 is our general meeting at Hub 260. So it's a different room than this one. And then our socials are week 4, 6, and 8 from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. and also at Hub 260. And on October 18th, we have a share circle. Elise, do you want to explain what's that about? Like the share circle?
Yeah, so sticking with the theme of October, I wanted to go over horror, right? So what are some aspects of horror that we think about? That's going to be on October 18th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And that's going to be Hub, I believe. What's the room that we have for the general meetings?
260.
260. So that's going to be the room for the share circle. We're going to have the option for us to hold it in person. However, I'm considering also making it available hybrid because I understand that 6:30, 7:30 is a little bit late in the day. So if you guys do have feedback on if you'd like this event to be held hybrid, please send us an email or reach out to me because I would love your feedback.
So yeah, there's also office hours Mondays from 2 to 3 p.m. and that's at the site building and I believe room 1136. And shout out to Edwin for making it to the first 2 office hours. And then yeah, there's the DAO application that's due October 23rd. So please apply. We would love to have you. And then there's Halloween movie night on October 27th. And then there's also other socials that will update you soon. So this is a bunch of contact information, so you could stay connected with us. And our email is ucrpsychi@gmail.com. And you can also visit our website and submit an inquiry through the chat there. And don't worry if you're not able to scan the QR code. By following our Instagram, you'll find our link tree in the bio and you can follow other social media outlets from there. And through our Instagram, you will receive updates on upcoming events, but also you can take a look at any events we have held in the past. And if you want first-hand notice on upcoming events or leadership opportunities, be sure to follow our mailing list. We send a weekly email consisting of everything. Lastly, our Discord is a space where you can connect with current Sci-Fi official and prospective members. And there's our link tree in the Instagram bio. Yeah, that's all we have for today, but thank you so much, or for the general meeting, but thank you so much for making it out here. And I'm really excited, and all of us are excited for the year with Psi Chi. So does anyone have any questions? Is that good?
Actually, so regarding the mentorship program, is it only open to official members or is it open to prospective members as well?
For the mentorship program?
Yes, mentorship program.
We're gonna have to ask Gemma. I thought it was official members.
Yeah, I think
but
it's official members.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah,
Question?
we can get back.
They're gonna be held bi-weekly, so I'm hosting them, the opposite week as we have our general meeting. So for example, today is Wednesday, I'll be hosting it next week. And then the following week, when we have our general meeting, it'll be the next following week after that. So every week that we don't have a general meeting, we'll host a share circle.
So the general meetings are all at 7:30 and the share circles are at 6:30?
Sorry, the exception, go.
Sorry. Moving forward, all of our general meetings for the rest of the fall are gonna be 6:30. This one was a little weird because of the room reservation. Just moving forward, they're all gonna be at 6:30 to 7:30.
That goes for the share circle, 6:30 to 7:30. Yes.
For the 14-unit like site class environment, that include classes you're in this quarter?
We can talk after. Usually that the question was about in progress psychology units, just for the people who are on Zoom. Usually that's only relevant for spring, unfortunately, just because that's like when people are graduating mostly and stuff. So usually for fall, you'd have to wait until winter, but we can talk about it.
I did want to also mention that even though you might not be able to apply to become an official member during the fall, if that keeps you from applying, we have induction ceremonies fall and spring. So if you miss this induction ceremony for the fall quarter, we'll have one again in the spring. So let's say you apply in the winter, you could attend the one during the springtime.
I also just got an update about the mentorship program. They opened it to prospective members. So yay. Any other questions?
Yes.
The 14th, like, units don't really get 18 months.
They don't. Usually it's only ones that you've taken at the university. Yeah. Any other questions? Comments? Compliments?
I'm just preparing the clap again.
Oh. All right, are there any questions on Zoom before we wrap up? Okay. All right, thank you guys so much. Please stay on social. Thank you.